I'm with my girlfriend's sister today. When I first met her, we talked about doing a cover-up or a blast over on her arm. Well, months later, we decided to work together. And now she's here. So this is Rachel.
Hello. Hi.
The idea is we are doing a crow. We're gonna have the crow kind of coming over onto her shoulder. This is a very rough kind of sketch idea. And then I'm just going to use the wing itself. I'm just gonna use this as my guide reference. And I'm gonna have this right next to me and just kind of draw on the wings to make sure that it's covering her tattoo. So when it came down to actually designing for the tattoo, I figured that I would just go ahead and go based off of the reference photos that she had sent me in her email. And I would essentially just come up with something with those concepts. Make sure that the design was also like very personal to her. So that's essentially why I drew most of the tattoo design with the wing on her arm, because I know that I wanted to not only cover the design perfectly for what she already had previously, but I know that it was also important for her to see the skill. We are starting it today, doing all the line work, the black work into it. Then we're gonna go back into our second session and do all the opaque grays. We're gonna kind of go a little bit more of like an illustrative style today instead of doing like more of a realism, which I'm usually known for doing, but we're gonna try it and see if it works. I think it's gonna work great for what she has and it's gonna execute well. So, are you excited?
I am excited.
Hell yeah. This is what we're working with today. Let me show your tattoo. Ooh! Yeah.
She's old.
I'm seeing the vision, you know? It's a lot of blues and reds and octopi. Are you gonna ever like add on to it?
Yeah.
Okay. And this is just one pass? Like one session?
No, so the outline was done by somebody else. This is also 15 years old.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I spent a lot of my 20s in the sun, so.
That's why you gotta use sunscreen, guys, you know? Whoever artist worked on this, I mean, the color is still very much there. The line work is very much there. But to cover it, I'm pretty confident that it's going to cover nicely and well because we're going to be using a lot of high contrast, a lot of black. Utilize most of this with like the wing area, kind of having it come over onto like her collarbone area. Most of our focal point, most of our distraction is going to be over here. When she does show her shoulder and she shows the cover up, people are first going to look at this area. I'm going to draw on the wing. I'm going to place a stencil of the crow head and we're gonna kind of just go from there. Why is it that you are getting this design? Like what draws your attention to a crow?
I like spooky stuff.
Hell yeah. Honestly, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was like, this is very you.
Partial witch.
Partial witch. Her
Yeah.
sister was a witch. And she came down in a bubble. Doug, what's his name? Doug. You're gonna look at me and you're gonna tell me that I'm wrong?
I don't know what the hell you were talking about, but alright.
Oh.
What?
What's that
You've
from?
never seen that?
No, what is
Alright,
that?
we gotta enter it like right here.
Her sister was a witch, right? And what was her sister? A princess! The Wicked Witch of the East, bro! She wore a crown and she came down in a bubble, dog! I'm not fighting with you.
I'm gonna go work on getting the stencil and... Never mind. We're always busy back here.
I waited back here forever. Monopolize.
Monopolize is not a word.
Spell it,
We were
spell
trying
it.
to figure-
Oh,
Yes.
shut the f
Right
up,
now.
Alberto.
What are you working on?
Yes.
Wow. It's a dog. And Logan is working on... What is Logan working on?
With dead people hanging in it.
And then Dustin...
A dog. Dog face. Dog memorial.
A dog. I'm working
My
on
dog.
He didn't do that. Jackie said,
Alright.
a
Come
dog.
on, Jackie. Get together.
I know, I like that. I like that you act weird because you're not acting, you're just being you.
Oh, there you go.
So cute.
I want to say something.
I felt like I should.
Right.
So I'm gonna shrink this down a little bit. I think it's a little bit too large for the area. Again, I'm not stenciling this for a reason because you guys saw it. I mean, it's a lot of going on. There's a lot of crazy colors and movement and stuff. So I want to make it all like flow naturally really well. So I'm not gonna stencil it. Granted, it is a wing. But I just figured why not make it a little bit more personal and draw it in. I know that I can, so I'm gonna do it. Like, do you want it to be...
A little less on the neck.
Yeah.
Yeah. I work in golf.
Golf?
Technically, yeah.
Are you a golfer?
No.
You work for a golf course?
Yeah.
I didn't. Why have you never told me that?
Golf course at? I want to play.
You want to go?
I want to go.
I could get down with some golf. I've never golfed a day in my life.
Really?
I top golf. You never told me that your sister works at golf?
Yeah, I won't look
Oh my dating.
dating.
Using the iconic Cosmic soap as I always do. It's refreshing, rejuvenating to the skin. I'm using Metrics for my stencil primer. I've been using it for a while now. I like it a lot. It's very sticky. It does exactly what I need to do. So when I wipe it off, it still stays on the skin, but it's not super thick and it's not getting in my way of doing the tattoo. Didn't want it to kind of go too straight. I want to probably just use as much space as we can for the wing, and then we'll use like a background, some like smoky kind of background to really saturate those areas. You like the placement of that? Oh yeah, she likes it. Now we are gonna go draw on the wing, and it's gonna be the scariest part. Whenever I'm using Sharpies, I like to use a couple different colors to kind of draw and sketch what I'm gonna do. So I use my yellow Sharpie here to kind of just map everything out, and once I like where everything is with the mapping, everything looks good, I'll use probably my green Sharpie to just kind of solidify the shape of the entire wing, and then I'll probably go in with this surgical marker that we use to, it's kind of like the same as the stencil here. It stays on the skin like pretty well. When I was drawing the tattoo onto her skin with the Sharpie, I started placing the stencil first, and then I decided to just go ahead and just start freehanding the wing onto the cover up and just really manipulating where everything would actually go and fall onto her arm. Really first started tattooing, I took a lot of time practicing drawing with Sharpie on skin with friends, clients, and really anything. So it was not anything that I wasn't used to. So I felt very confident drawing this onto skin with the Sharpie itself. I just finished drawing on the wing, stenciling everything out. She still hasn't seen it yet. She keeps looking it over, and she wants to see it really bad. So we're about to show her. That's badass. I'm excited.
What if it had been like no?
No, I actually hate it. I started to use my like teal Sharpie, realized I didn't really like that because everything from the previous tattoos that she has was still kind of showing through. So I just went ahead and used my surgical marker. Really like the flow of everything. I kind of broke up some of the wing so that way it's not too formal. Added in this other wing, like I said. I want it to be something that I can see from a distance and focus on anything that I gotta like either make larger or smaller or whatever, but that's where most of, you know, people passing are going to look at her tattoo. So I want to make sure that I like it from a distance. Let's talk about my setup. I have the Flux Max from FK Irons. I've been using this machine for about two and a half years now. A lot of you guys in my comments ask me what stroke machine I have. This is the 4.5. I use this one. I've been using this. This is my daily. I use this for literally everything. It gets the job done. I always like to try new products, so I've been using these Stellar needles from Peak. When we were at the Jacksonville Tattoo Convention from Villain Arts, I went and bought them, and I like them a lot. I'm using a standard 9-round liner and a standard 11 curve mag. Both from Stellar, so I like them. It's gonna get the job done today. As always, using the iconic Cosmic Soap. I like the stuff a lot. And then I'm also using my iconic Glide here as well. We are just gonna be working on the black and all the heavy contrast today. And then the next session, when she comes back and it's healed, we're gonna start working on the opaque grays and getting all of that detail in there to kind of cover everything that we've been working on. So I only got 2 days to work on this and 2 sessions because she's driving from far away. And I gotta do her justice on this, so let's go. All right, so we have the stencil on. Everything's drawn on with the wing and the stencil of the bird. What did we name him?
Are you going with Alberto?
I like Alberto. Like,
Oh my God.
my camera guy is Alberto, but Alberto. You like that cue, don't you?
Alberto.
So this one's for you, Alberto. What do you think? Do you like it?
I'm excited.
Yeah?
Yes, I'm very excited.
Overall, after we got done drawing and sketching everything onto her arm, that's when I was like, okay, you know, I think this is gonna go well. This is gonna go pretty good, and I could see the vision, and I think that's when she kind of started seeing the vision too. And I think at this point, we were just excited to just overall see the final product. After that got drawn in and we were ready to start, that's when everything really started clicking, and we were just chilling at that point. All right, we're both excited. Let's get this started. So when I went and started for this tattoo, I used just black for the entirety of the first session. The reason why I did this and I didn't use any whites or opaques or anything is because I wanted to see how the previous tattoo was going to react to the new ink in her skin. It was a little bit more raised than I was expecting, if the tattoo was going to react differently in a more negative way than a positive way. Tattoo itself, I think she said it was about 15 years old. It's definitely had some life to it. It's been out in the sun, like she said. Started with the blacks, wanted to see how that was reacting to her skin on the first session. And we got a lot done just based off of the way that her skin was reacting. We actually got about halfway through the bottom part of the wing, and that was a really good telltale for where the next session I could see how everything is healing. And then I can essentially see how the overall tattoo was going to heal.
So we just completed today's session. We have good news and bad news. The good news is that the cover up is doing well. We did just black today in the outline. The bad news is that she has half a wing on her arm. Once we get the rest of the tones in there, everything will start to kind of come together. I wanted to start down here first because I didn't know how the cover up was going to go. So that's why I wanted to start down here. So I'm glad that I did. It helps me see the long term of things. So, how do you feel? I'm excited.
We didn't use any numbing, no numbing spray, no nothing.
I felt like a rock.
We have one more session to complete it, and it's gonna look sick. So, hopefully we can finish it in the next session, but we're gonna do it. We're gonna do it. So, check it out. Let me know what you think.
Oh, that looks so good. Yes.
Yeah. By the end of our first session, I think she was just absolutely thrilled to see that the cover up was actually happening. It was coming to life. I don't think that she was fully expecting the cover up to really cover up exactly what she had. So her first initial reaction into the mirror, she was like, oh wow, like it's actually covering what I had. Okay, so we're back. It's day 2. Really happy with how everything is going so far. We're gonna go back into where most of this cover up is and start adding some of the grays and really kind of start distracting the cover up. The line work looks great. Let me see the front here. Yeah, we're gonna work on that today too, but I like it. I like it a lot. So by the time of the second session, when she came back about a month later, I saw how everything healed, and honestly, I was so excited about it. That tells me that 1, she was taking care of her tattoo, but 2, the cover up itself was actually working. I was not overthinking it as much as I typically do. And I didn't have to do too much work going into the second session. All I really had to do was get some more of the grays and opaque tones in there to really finish the actual cover-up portion. Once I saw everything was healing exactly how I wanted it to, and there was no actual issues, I knew that this was going to be a breeze for the healing process and to finish the tattoo itself. We're gonna set up and get started for day 2, and then kind of show the progress throughout the rest of the day. So let's go. The needles that I'm going to be using today are the 11 Curve Mag by Peak. It is the stellar needles that they have. This is just a standard 0.35 needle. I'm also going to be using a 17 Curve Mag standard needle from Bloodstone. And then I also have a 9 round liner bug pin from WJX. That is the needle that I'm going to be using for adding texture. The mags that I'm going to be using are just going to be packing in the black and the grays for today. I'm going to be using a standard needle just to get this surface area covered and go in quickly and smoothly, and not use a bug pin as I typically would on a black and gray piece. But cover up piece, I'm going to be using these needles for that reason. I'm going to be running my machine at around 5 to 6 volts today. Lower voltage for a more intentional packing of the black today. We're going to jump into it and get this thing going so that way we can finish it and she can enjoy her tattoo. As we moved up towards the actual shoulder part, her collarbone of the tattoo, this is where I started to get those nerves back a little bit, like how I was talking about before, and I didn't realize it, and I think a lot of it had to come with the light source. I definitely had to distract your eye from seeing the old existing tattoo with the new tattoo, with manipulating and controlling the values of this piece. Also, how the gray tones are going to react onto this new set of her skin that isn't the cover-up part. So that was definitely something that I had to keep in mind, starting to really work its way out, and we could definitely see the end goal at this point. All right, so we just got done with our session. It was very long, longer than I think we all expected it to be. I think we were here for about
9 hours or
Yeah.
so. 9 hours sounds right. With some breaks. So it was good. We did a good session. We got everything done. She's about to go check it out in the mirror and give me her reaction.
Oh, she's so. Oh, I said it's she now. You gotta do her name.
Albertita! Yeah.
She's so good. Yeah.
What octopus?
That's what I'm telling you.
There was a cover up there?
That's what I'm saying. Like, you can't even see it down here.
Yup.
That's good.
She's beautiful. She's gorgeous.
Now she's Albertita.
Yes. I feel
Yeah.
bonita. Yeah.
Was it everything that you expected?
It's actually way better than I had anticipated.
Yeah.
Getting it covered up.
Cool.
I really had thought that, like, we were still going to see the octopus.
Really?
For sure. Yeah. Tattoo was big. It was old. It was colorful. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So even with, like, the white and everything like that, the fact that you really can't see it.
Yeah.
That's mind blowing.
Cool. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap her up now and send her back home, and then I'm gonna show you guys what this looks like, what you guys have been waiting for. And that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you guys are looking to do cover-ups, we have an amazing group of artists in my studio. I, as well, also do some cover-ups. Shoot me an email. Let me know what you guys are thinking about getting. Or if you just have an original concept that you want to run by me, send me an email. Give me your ideas. I'm taking on new projects always. Go watch my other videos so you can check out and see what I do and what I specialize in. If you want to follow me on social media, my Instagram is Chris Herschel Tattoos. You can follow me for more content there. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next one.